are interested in a fast and reliable Ultimate Team coin source, make sure you guys go check out UTCOINTRADERS.com for all of your Ultimate Team coin needs. All the links will be listed in the description below. Hey guys, what's going on? Russo here bringing you guys another squad builder today, and today we are bringing you guys the squad featuring the team of the season Ribery as well as the team of the season Lewandowski. And as you guys can probably tell, Ribery is going to be at left forward and then Lewandowski is going to be at striker. If you guys missed those reviews, make sure you guys go back on my channel and check those out. Two very good players. I would definitely say Ribery was one of the best players I have played with in this game by far. He was absolutely incredible for me and just an absolute class act. So anyways guys, starting with the goalkeeper from Arsenal, we do have Wojciech Szczesny, guys, the Polish goalkeeper. So 84 diving, 83 reflexes, 79 handling, 50 speed, 69 kicking, and 74 positioning. Now, this guy wasn't very good for me. He was very inconsistent and just not very good. He seemed extremely slow and just really wasn't a fan of him. Now, a lot of people like to use this guy, or Szczesny, excuse me, I should say. A lot of people really like to use him in a cheap PPL squad builder, kind of a sweaty squad because he is very good, but he just wasn't very good for me. So moving on, guys, to the next center back, or the first center back in this squad, we do have Manuel Arboleda, guys, or Arboleda, 72 pace, 67 defense, and 72 heading. Now, very good player at 72 pace. Very surprising at how well he actually did play, and he actually scores a really nice goal right here. A little bit of, kind of like a scissor volley into the upper right-hand corner of the net. Really nice goal from him. So moving on to the next center back, guys, we do have Hubert Walakiewicz. I think that's how you pronounce his name, guys, but it is actually a team of the season card, as you guys saw from the thumbnail of the video. 79 pace, 76 defense, and 72 heading. Now, very good stats for a silver team of the season player. Obviously, guys, an off league and off nations, which is why he's only around 29,000 coins, but I really just didn't see it in this player. His normal card is excellent, but his team of the season just didn't stand out from the other two center backs that I actually had on this team. And speaking of, guys, the last center back in the squad, we do have Yunus Kabul. Obviously, he speaks for himself, guys. What an overpowered player. Very good, though. 77 pace, 80 defense, and 83 heading. Does play for the Tottenham Hotspurs. He is French, guys, in the BPL, but as you guys know, he's very overpowered and a very good center back. And he actually did score a goal for me, as you guys can see right there. And this was one of the most unexpected goals that I've ever scored with a player. He just absolutely rockets a shot into the upper left-hand corner of a net and just demolishes the ball. I have no idea how he even just scored that, but what a shot right there from Kabul. So moving on to the left mid, guys, we are going to be having Charles Nzogbia, the left mid, the Frenchman from Aston Villa in the BPL as well. 90 pace, 84 dribbling, 72 shooting, 55 defense, 70 passing, and 56 heading. A very good pace demon, as most of you guys probably like to call him. He does only have 2-star weak foot, so that's one of his downfalls, but 4-star skill moves, guys, which is definitely very good. And most of you guys know that he does have 90 pace, so he's very pacey. Played a really good left mid for me, in all honesty. He was able to push the ball towards Ribery, as well as, obviously, you guys can see him in the corner right now. Made some very good skill runs with those 4-star skill moves, and surprisingly, that was with his weak foot, but a very nice finish right there. So, sticking with kind of the BPL French players, guys, we are going to be putting Yohan Cabaye in the squad next. Yohan Cabaye, what an absolutely amazing player. One of the best non-rare players in this game. 74 pace, 78 dribbling, 76 shooting, 75 defense, 81 passing, and 70 heading. Just a very good all-around, player. He can basically play anything you guys want him to. Move him up to cam, move him back to CDM. You guys can basically do whatever you want with him. He does have 75 defense, which is absolutely excellent. And one of the X factors to this player is that he is very good at free kicks. I know a lot of people don't like to take free kicks too seriously, but guys, they can make a huge difference in a game. If you guys can score your free kicks and allow, yourself to get an extra goal or become a goal ahead, it's very important. And you guys will end up winning a lot more games. And Cabaye is one of those players on your team that'll be able. This is such an AIDS goal right here. But Cabaye is, one of those players that can, make that difference in the squad, and he's very good at long shots as well. So a very good player. But moving on, guys, to the next center mid, we do have Sebastian Tyrella, guys. This is one of the hidden gems that I actually did a review on, and take a look at his weak foot and skill moves, and that's exactly why this guy is a gem. 4-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves on a bronze player to go along with 72 pace, 73 dribbling, 62 shooting as well. He does have 65 passing. The heading is a little bit low at 51, as well as the defense at 45, but nonetheless, guys, you want to use him for offense. He's an extremely good player. Scored 11 goals in 30 games. I've actually used him in other squads, which is why he's played a total of 30 games. A lot more than other people. He is kind of price locked a little bit because Matt HD Gamer has been talking about him, or he did a few weeks ago. That's basically why he's kind of been price locked, and people are kind of noticing him that he is an extremely good player, as most of you guys can probably tell. So moving on to the next player in the squad, guys, the right mid from the Polska League. We had to kind of get a little bit of a link up between our Arboleta, and then the right forward and the center mid. So we do have Tomas Kupic, guys. He didn't really do too much for me. Not too great of a right mid, but definitely kind of, I guess, did his job. You could say 82 pace, guys. So pretty decent pace on the right mid. Just didn't really score any goals for me, and I didn't really notice him throughout the squad. So a little bit, disappointing, but nonetheless, guys, gave me some really nice links for the right forward, which we do have Blasakowski, Tyrella, and then as well as Arboleta in the center back position. So moving on, guys, to the right forward, as I just mentioned, we do have Jakub Blasakowski, or Kuba, guys, from Borussia Dortmund. 93 pace, 81 dribbling, 72 shooting, 57 defense, 75 passing, and 57 hitting as well. A very fast player at 93 pace, as most of you guys know. Now, originally when I actually bought this player, I thought that he was strictly a pace demon. Boy, was I wrong about that. He's actually a very good player. He has very good dribbling and very good shooting, and I was actually very pleased with him. Beautiful little bit of a long shot right there. From Blasakowski. That shot was longer than his actual name. That was a really terrible joke, guys. But nonetheless, he was a very good player, very pacey. I just honestly thought he was all full of pace, but he actually did produce some pretty solid numbers for me. The numbers that you guys see are the 4 goals in the 13 games, or 14 games, excuse me. But really what stuck out to me is that he made plays for the striker as well as Ribery, who is going to be the left forward. So the striker is obviously, guys, Robert Lewandowski, to give that perfect chemistry to Blasakowski, who is Polish as well. So we do have Robert Lewandowski, guys, 89 pace, 90 dribbling, 92 shooting, 57 defense, 74 passing, and 90 heading. So a very good player, guys. One of the biggest things about this player is his work rates. His work rates definitely kill him. I believe, his attacking work rates are really bad. He kind of plays, more farther back to a cam position. So that's one of the things you guys kind of have to worry about Lewandowski. I kind of get a little bit more in depth with that when we do his review. Now, one of the best things about this player is his shot. His shot is absolutely incredible. When you get, when you kind of get his foot on the ball, it is basically going in. His weak foot, it's not the greatest weak foot in the world, but it still can definitely score some goals for you. His strong foot is incredible, guys. I believe his, face guard stat had 92 shooting, which is just absolutely ridiculous. To pair it along with 89 pace, Lewandowski is just an amazing card. He didn't quite live up to the potential that I wanted him to live up to be. If you guys go ahead and take a look at the face card stats on this player, the potential for this card is just incredible. That's a beautiful goal right there, to kind of strength pass the goalkeeper and chip that one in. But he didn't really live up to the potential that I wish he had, but he just pulled off some shots like that, which are absolutely beautiful. Some very good shooting right there from Lewandowski. He doesn't seem like he's 89 pace as well. I kind of get a little bit more in depth with that when I do the review. Make sure you guys go check out my player reviews, because I get a lot more in depth into how the player plays. I just like to show you guys the squad that I built him in. That was a beautiful goal as well. His finishing is absolutely excellent, except for his weak foot. It's lacking a little bit when it does come to the weak foot, but like I mentioned before, guys, put the ball on his his strong foot, and it is just an automatic goal. Just an absolutely brilliant, kick taker. And he should have had a lot more goals than he actually did. But I did shoot a lot with his weak foot for some odd reason, and they just ended up missing. So a little bit unfortunate there. But Lewandowski was a very good player, just not as good as I thought he was going to be. So moving on to the left forward, guys, we do have what I am going to say is probably the best player that I have played with in this game, hands down. All praise Franck Ribery. He is incredible, guys. The team of the season version. Just take a look at these stats. 96 pace and 96 dribbling, 89 shooting, and 91 passing. No one really, cares about Ribery's defense or heading, ultimately. He's extremely short at 5'7", guys, so his heading, is basically just cancels out. He cost me 2.23 million coins, guys, and boy, was he worth that amount of coins. He is just an absolutely incredible player. Now, if you guys got a chance to catch it, he does have 4-star weak foot and 5-star skill moves as well. So he's definitely very good. This is another thing I was mentioning, guys. To go along with Kabai, he's an extremely good free kick taker. Free kicks with Ribery are basically like, if you hit him right, they are automatically in. The goalkeeper is not going to stop him. He has something ridiculous like 98 curve, or 99 curve, and like 98 free kick accuracy. Something that is just absolutely amazing. Now, like I mentioned in my review, guys, Ribery is one of those players who actually seems like he is 96 pace. Take a look at the pace demon. This guy is absolutely incredible, and you can't call him sweaty because he's just that good. A beautiful little McGeady spin right there, and Ribery just finishes that goal off with class. You cannot call Ribery sweaty at all. He costs a lot of coins. He's not cheap at all, and but he is an extremely good player. He deserves every goal that he gets, and he is just incredible. He is by far the best player that I've played with in this game. One one of the other things that I actually mentioned, this is a beautiful goal. Back to another McGee spin right there, and he's going to finish that one off. What a brilliant goal. This guy was just incredible. You know, all I did in the review is essentially praise him, and that is exactly you know, what Ribery essentially is. But one of the main things about this guy that's really good as well, his dribbling. His dribbling is ridiculous. It is definitely the best that I've played with by far in the game. Beautiful little skill move right there to you know, kind of complete this skill run. An absolutely beautiful goal, and I actually won the game off of that goal. We actually finished that game off 3-2, so I actually won with that skill run, which is definitely pretty cool because I'm not really much of the skiller, but of course when you put a 5-star skiller in my hands, I gotta try to at least, you know, make him worth the coins, make him worth the money, and try to do some skill moves with him. So that's exactly what I did with Ribery, and I do know my fair share of skill moves: the Berber spin, the McGee spin, Ronaldo chop. I can kind of do the heel clicker, the rainbow, etc. You know, kind of your generic skills, guys. I'm by no means a skiller whatsoever. Another beautiful little move right there by Ribery, but his ball control and dribbling is just incredible. You saw it right there, guys. After his skill move for the ball to stay that close to his feet is just something amazing. And his speed, guys, I'm telling you, he's so fast. He's so good. I know I already brought it up, but it is just ridiculous how good that this player is. He also has, you know, some pretty decent long shots, which are absolutely awesome, but you guys aren't even going to need that. You're going to be blown by defenders if you guys get a chance to use this team of the season player. There's not too many of them on the market, so it's really hard to come by right now, and they're still extremely expensive. Even though EA are doing all these, you know, happy hours, they're basically doing everything to try to get these Bundesliga players' prices way down. I believe they actually did like a 24-hour happy hour a few days ago, which is kind of crazy. So all these, you know, player prices are going really far down, but Ribery is one of those players who barely anybody packs him. I believe on the opening day only 5 were opened up on PS3. They're going to cost around the vicinity of 4 million coins on PS3, or he is going to be the team of the season Ribery. So just an absolutely astonishing number, but he is well worth it, guys. He was just absolutely phenomenal for me. Go ahead and check the review if you guys are interested and learning more about the player. But thank you guys for watching so much. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the squad. Looks kind of really cool with all the golds, the bronzes, the silvers, as well as the team of the season cards. Few rares and a few non-rares as well, but definitely a really cool squad to use. A very expensive squad, but you guys can always substitute people out for their normal cards. So thank you guys for watching so much. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If we can get 200 likes on the squad builder, that would be amazing, guys. Thank you all so much. But until next time, guys, this has been Russo, and have a good one.